I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. See, sometimes we can't say, I can do that. But what we can say, that it's possible. And here's what I will share with you, that in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of pain, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. I was born in Miami, Florida, in an area called Liberty City with my twin brother. When I was in 5th grade, I was identified as EMR, labeled educable, mentally retarded, and stayed in that category until I got out of high school. But I met a high school teacher who one day changed my life. I was waiting on another student. When he came in, he said to me, young man, go to the board and write what I'm about to tell you. I said, I can't do that, sir. He said, why not? Because I'm educable, mentally retarded. He said, don't ever say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. And ladies and gentlemen, I started working on my dream. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. What if things don't work out? The other thing is that most people, ladies and gentlemen, they get comfortable. They stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life, and they throw in the towel on themselves and on their dreams. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. And not only is it important for you to know it's possible for you to choose your future, but it's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life, people who don't want anything, people who are not challenging themselves. It's necessary that you align yourself with people who are hungry. It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life. It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't have the vision, that a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. You have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. By being one of those individuals that keep your commitments, that keep your word, that's relentless. That is you. That no one can do it for you but you. You must understand that. Yes, it's possible that you can choose your future and direct the course of your life. It's necessary that you have goals, that you write those goals down, that you plan. It's also necessary that you look for ways to always find a way to pull it out when everybody else thinks that you are defeated. But the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. And here's what I want to say to you. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. No one could have convinced me by holding on, by continuing to run toward my dream, that one day I would have my own talk show. No college training, labeled educable, mentally retarded, but I kept running toward my dream. Don't stop. As you hold on to that dream, there are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times that are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. It was hard laying on the floor of the Penobscot building, looking out of the window, daydreaming. I used to ask myself, can I do this? And something said within me, you're the one. You're the one.
Promise yourself you'll read the books until your skills change. You'll listen to it until it makes sense. Never give up until, however long that is. Step by step, piece by piece, book by book, go for it. Don't miss the chance to grow. Then you'll discover
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, he can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So how does the lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
Listen to me, a true hunter, watch me, a true hunter is wired differently. Listen to me, what makes a gazelle is how he's wired. When the gazelle sees the lion because of how he's wired, he automatically, fear takes over. The lion, let him go. It's no fun in that, he's already dead. Right, for real, there's some of you, there are opportunities that you're like, it's too difficult, nobody can do it. You're not wired properly. Lion welcomes the challenge. As a matter of fact, they don't get excited unless it is a challenge. E.T., man, you're just so positive. Everything in your life, man, you just got it going on. Not even a year ago, went to the doctor's office with my wife, said we found 7 lesions on your brain. I'll be honest with you guys, when they first told her she had 7 lesions on the brain, she didn't break a sweat, but then they said you're gonna have to stop working until we find out what it is. So the disease didn't bother her, but the fact that you can't hunt anymore, that bothered her. So my wife looks at me and says, what now? I said, we can, we will, we must. Oh, I'm wired differently. I didn't start crying. I didn't say, why me? I'm not hurting anybody. Why me? I'm wired differently. That's what lions do. Lions don't cry. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. And if you are a true lion, it does not make a difference what the circumstances is. It's a recession. Guess what? It's showtime.
Y'all ain't listening to me. See, y'all think I'm some rich boy talking to y'all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at me. I come from the bottom. I didn't flush a toilet till I was 5 years old. We didn't have running water. You can be anything you put your mind to.
You can decide that you're going to stand up to life. You have the power to make that decision. I'm going to empower me. And all of these things that are happening to me right now, they're just temporary inconveniences. They're not stronger than I am. And so all you're looking for are new breakthroughs through practice and practice. You'll get better and better and better. And there's still some things that will happen to you that will catch you on the blind side. You'll get knocked down, but you won't be knocked out.
Listen to me very closely. That dream that you have, that money that you want, if you're going to make it happen, you're going to have to be wired differently.
Chadwick Boseman just died. Guy had colon cancer, none of us knew about it. Let me get this straight, he's had colon cancer for 4 years and the world doesn't know about it? Aren't we living in a time where you're supposed to expose all your problems at any given moment? Well, Chadwick Boseman says, no, it's none of your business, it's my problem, it's my pain. Never use it as an excuse to not make those movies. Never showed hurt. Just like the other day I was doing some interview with somebody and the guy was asking me questions, said, what do I need to do to get a promotion? I said, you know, I don't know if you are gonna be here long term with us. He says, why not? I said, because every time I look at your face, it looks like the end of the world is here. And we've asked you why, and you seem like, you know, there's no problems. Why would somebody wanna be around somebody like that for too long? And you want a promotion? So again, going back to this guy here, Chadwick Boseman, 4 years has colon cancer, no one knows about it. He's going to the doctor, but he doesn't advertise his pain. Sometimes it's just good not to advertise your pain. I'm not telling you don't talk about it with a group of people, but the way people are doing it right now, posting everything on Instagram, all this other stuff, what's the point behind it? You need attention? Is that what you need? Mental toughness people are not looking for attention. You know, life is going to test you every freaking day. You could have 1 week, the best week of your life. Next week, something dramatic happens. I don't know why life works this way. It just does. Sometimes, here's what you think. You think in the moment you are the only person that's going through it. It's a problem, by the way. When I was in debt $49,000 and sat down with my dad, I said, I'm in debt $49,000. I want you to bail me out. He says, I'm going to give you the best lesson of your life. I said, what's that? He says, I'm not paying off your debt. You know what he did to me? I couldn't stand it what he did to me.